what challenges are you facing as a woman in business? If I could have anyone pop their hand up, I'd love to hear some feedback. As a woman in business, what kind of struggles are you and challenges are you facing?
Obviously, you're not treated the same way as men, because like when you're a woman, currently, especially if you're in, for instance, I also do scaffolding, so people look at you differently because you are a woman. It's more like the men can do better than you. Like I have a business partner who's a male. Sometimes it's better for her to go and talk to them because they understand women's serious.
That's all?
It's still a men's world.
So much. And I'd love to yourself. Are you in business? What struggles are you facing?
So I'm a first generation entrepreneur.
Yes.
So my biggest challenge was network. I didn't have a network when I started business. Primarily because I came from a corporate world and then moved into entrepreneurship. So which meant that the moment I moved from corporate world to entrepreneurship, the network that I had generated in corporate world for 10 years were actually nullified because they were of any use when you were in entrepreneurship. Right? So that was my biggest challenge as an entrepreneur. Secondly, being a first generation entrepreneur, it became very difficult to understand business, finances, right? And then therefore, they took a lot of bad decisions. And today I proudly say that yes, those are bad decisions. And I will be like crying, no, like that. But yeah, so those bad decisions actually made a lot of difference in how I look into business today. Thirdly, yes, there are gender biases in some cases. So if, for example, me and my male colleague go for a meeting, the other person is always looking at him and talking, and I have to kind of barge in and say, hello, I'm there, so something like that. So these are some of the challenges that I have faced.
Absolutely. And what about yourself, Rashmi? What kind of challenges are you facing in business or being as a young woman in business? Is there anything that comes to mind?
So, fortunately, my business, like this is the second business that I do. The first business that I was also doing was predominantly focused or tailored around women. So it was easier for me to connect with my client also. But yes, since I was into a manufacturing business, which was into fabric sourcing and everything, then my vendors were male. So the challenge I used to face there was that they never used to take seriously. They felt that she's doing it now, maybe in a couple of months or years, it will die out. So they will never used to take me seriously. So I had to work really hard in doing those negotiations and getting the things at my price and
Well, today with me I brought a bag of tricks. So my bag of tricks in here is some sort of lessons that I have learned and things like that. So one thing that I sort of found, and it sounds like with the challenges, it's very, in your scaffolding, yours is very male orientated and things like that. And with all of yourselves, is that, I don't know if you know what this is, but this is a lotus flower. So basically, with a lotus flower grows in mud. Now, out of mud, it grows this beautiful flower. And I think with the challenges as being women in businesses is that we have to go through those challenges so that we can flourish into something more beautiful and things like that. But I think as women, it really is something special that we can take those challenges and we use it to empower ourselves. Because I can definitely see that in you three women, that you've taken those challenges and you've reversed it. And you're using that to empower yourself. So you're turning something that's muddy into something that, that's flourishing like a flower, like a lotus flower. So that's why I actually keep this in my office, and it reminds me that through those challenges, those negative things, something is going to come beautiful from it. Because without the mud, no mud, there's no lotus. So that's one of my first things in my bag of tricks. And then I haven't got too many tricks in there, so we won't be here too long. Is hopefully a lot of you may have one of these. And basically what it is, it's a compact mirror. And it's just to remind ourselves, when we look at ourselves, to be kind to ourselves, because we often look at ourselves in the mirror and we don't speak very kindly to ourselves, you know, oh, I think I was thinking to myself, I should have lost 10 kilos before coming here this week.
That's why I picked up this book.
Yeah, I should have lost 10 kilos before I arrived here. Like, I told my PT in Feb, I need to lose those 10 kilos. I think I was speaking with Jackie about that as well.
And
you know,
did do it.
but no, I lost 3, but but I think it's just when we look in the mirror that we just remember that we are loved, that we are worthy, and that we are whole. We really are whole in who we are, and that having that wholeness, taking that into our jobs and into our businesses as young women, it really will help us flourish, because there are those men's clubs. I know where I work, the men go and play golf every Friday, and they only refer work to the men who they play golf with. They won't refer work to me. And it's just, that is a kick in the guts, because they hold the monopoly. But trying to break into that circle is difficult, and it's rejection and things like that. But just remembering when I look at myself in the mirror, to speak kindly to myself that, you know, I am loved, I am whole, and there's nothing wrong with me, and I just keep soldiering on. So, yes. And then my last bag of tricks, I was in somebody's speech, and they thought I was bloody crazy. I think this is not working. Normally you use glitter. Basically what this is, it's a bottle of water. Inside it is a whole lot of paper, and basically this represents mostly my mind, and it's always going, always on the go. Now when I put it down, you'll see that it should settle, and everything will either float to the top or float to the bottom. And as a woman, we've got children we're looking after, we've got responsibilities of the household, you know, we've got to do the grocery shopping. That is my pet peeve. I hate grocery shopping. I don't know why, but it really is. So when we really just need to remind ourselves that we need to stop and slow down, and just to take, you know, when we stop and we just let those things go, it's like this bottle, which isn't a very good representation, but it just, everything floats to the bottom, and it just enables us to be where we need to be. So they're my few tips from my experience as being a woman in business, or a young woman, and just don't let age overcome you. I know as a woman, men see me, and because I'm 27, men see me and they don't want to refer work to me because I do legal work. They think I don't have the experience or the knowledge to help clients that an older male practitioner does. And I sometimes let it get to me, but I try not to. But don't let age be a barrier. Really don't.
So this is what I started doing it when I realized that age is a very barrier. It's a trick for younger folks and even people who are a little older. Stop telling your age to people.
Oh, absolutely.
Just be, a little suspicious, a little, what do I say, mysterious about it. When they say, what's your age? That works. Really well.
And just don't let age be a barrier. Even if, whatever age you are, just don't let it be a barrier. Because I think we're just in the main stage, and there was a lady there who was saying, age is no barrier. There was a lady who was 55 and she was a beauty queen. So
I'm sharing a room with a 61-year-old lady, and she doesn't look like that. And she tells me that my photo looks much more elder than my, myself. So I told I have to sack my photographer.
Yeah. So that's what I wanted to share. Thank you very much for coming and joining us today. We really, really appreciate you coming, and hopefully you can take something a little bit away from that. But you guys are whole, you are loved, and there's nothing that needs to happen to you because you are perfect the way you are. Generally you are, and it all comes from up here. So I think there's lots of talks, but hopefully the pieces of the puzzle will slowly come together. Thank you very much. If we can have a photo.
Yes.
Thank you for coming and joining me.
So that was the picture that they were talking about. Apparently I look very good in that.
Oh, you're next. Oh, you're both next? Oh,
Yes.
Come.
Me?
Yes. Okay. I just need to
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.